everyone. Welcome to your reading for July 22nd, 2021. I don't know if I have this. There we go. All right. Please show me what everyone needs to know, hear, or see. Thank you. I hope you guys are all doing awesome today. Sorry it's been so long since I've done a reading. I've actually done quite a few, and they must have been meant for me because they literally would not upload. So your shuffle song is called Burn With Me, and it's by Whilk and Misky. Just from the tune, before they even started singing, I thought of the Deep South. Some of the lyrics are, I'm my own best friend and my worst enemy. We get on like a house on fire. I wrote banjo. And then, well, you wouldn't want to burn with me. I can't read my writing. Something and fire keeps burning me. Maybe just the fire keeps burning me. A few cards flipped out while I was shuffling. One of them was the 10 of coins in the reverse. That's taking a chance. That's losing money, losing stability or family. And 9 of swords flipped out, ace of swords in the reverse, and knight of wands in the reverse flipped out. And they all fell on the floor. Not the 10 of coins in the reverse, but the other 3, they all fell on the floor. And I just felt like somebody was defeated. And they want somebody to go down with them, because the last lyric was burn with me. Yeah, so somebody is, all week, this is what's been coming up, is someone going through a really hard time, dark night of the soul. I did one the other night, and it felt very, very much the same, and I literally could not get it uploaded. So, and I had to do it in 2 parts. I actually got the feeling that somebody was in AA or going to church. I'm trying to remember the name of the shuffle song. The Good News, but I can't remember who sang it now. Block Party. So you might want to take a listen to that as well. But yeah, someone is definitely going through a dark night of the soul. They're just barely hanging on. So I really wanted to get that reading uploaded because I felt like someone needed to hear it, and it just wouldn't let me. It would sit there at 0 and say it was going to take hours. And I tried 3 times and finally just thought, okay, it's not meant to go up. So let's just dive right in here, you guys. Doesn't look like Honey's making an appearance today. So you have Judgment in the reverse in your message from Spirit. So this is about something that has occurred in your life. You might have been unfairly judged. This could be about a legal matter. Something could be unfair at work. This can mean discrimination, even gang stalking. So this is about something that is unjust, and it's about prejudice. It's about somebody being like the focus, like gang stalking or shunned, something like that. Makes me think of a lot of people, like in a workplace, like one person being avoided or picked over. It could even mean someone being bullied. Wow. But then you have the star or the sky in your inspiration in the upright. So your inspiration is peace. This can also mean finding your calling. So I'm feeling like for some people there could have been some kind of injustice in your life, but it's actually made you grow. Like this situation has made you grow as a person. I'm feeling like someone's growing spiritually here. You could be dealing with Libra or an Aquarius. But this is definitely healing. And you could be healing from sleeping as well. You're getting some restful sleep. You could have just come off of like a really difficult project or something like that. It also feels like somebody put everything into something and now you're getting to rest a little bit. Someone could also be figuring something out about some kind of injustice. Wow. You have the firmament in your fears and your strength and your feelings. So this is feeling very content and peaceful. This is really nice. So whatever you're dealing with that's not fair or unjust, you're really rising above it here. This is also taking control of your fears and your strengths. Like it also feels like there's something being poured into you from above. Oh wow, that could be downloads when you're sleeping. It looks like you're literally getting something from spirit being poured into you because of an injustice. This could also, it kind of feels like you're being cracked open with some kind of, like things aren't going right on purpose, so that you rely on yourself and you learn how to maintain a certain balance or a certain vibration, equilibrium, but it looks like you're like shrugging it off. It could be also that somebody or some circumstance is almost like it's trying you and it's not working. You know how to keep yourself centered. In your inner hearing and your intuition, you have the Nine of Wands in the upright. You're putting something together here. You're figuring something out. You're connecting the dots. I feel like you're being silent about something as well, but you're really figuring something out here. This can also be defending something, but it feels like you have a lot of strength. You have your ducks in a row. You have your sights on something. It feels like something higher than either yourself or higher than, oh, you're helping the unjust. You're doing something to help people that are unjust, or it could be animals too. Your closure, your cleansing, your inner sight. Two of coins in the upright. So you're trying to decide what to do. It's almost like you have to choose who to save. You can't save everybody. I feel like that's what this is right here. This feels like you're trying to decide how you're going to do something, and you're also trying to decide what it feels like what deserves your energy here. Actually, it feels like everything deserves your energy, but you have to pick something, what you're going to do, because it feels like the root of this, or not the root of it, the message, or the the message. It really does look like there's someone that's trying to do something to help, or you're trying to help heal somebody. You're taking control of some kind of healing situation. It looks like there's a lot of knowledge here, and you could also be trying to decide how you're going to. It's like this is a practice. This is how you allot your time. Like you might have a lot of things on the go here, like a lot of things you're juggling, and it feels like everything or everybody needs you, and you have to decide what is your priority. All right, but it's something to do with healing, uplifting, strengthening even. Eight of Swords in the upright. So that's a trigger that is feeling trapped, that is, it feels like it's in between these. Like it almost feels like healing, reaching for the stars, being divinely guided, but there's like there's a hiccup in your thinking, because this is taking control. This is being very, very strong, knowing what you're doing. This could be an illness as well, and it feels like there's something stopping you here. Like there's a fear there, or there's a trigger, and it's like it just like, it's called backbiter. So it's something that it's not real. It's not real. It's only in your head. Some kind of illness. Because this is trying to be poured into you, and then it's almost like it's not all getting into this healing space because of this mindset that you need to, well, let's see what the rest of the cards say at the base of this. Nine, I think. Nine of coins in the reverse. So yeah, this is feeling needy. Wait, no, it's eight. Sorry, 8 of coins in the reverse. So it looks like something that you want to do. You want to fulfill something here. You want to use your skills, your knowledge in some way, and you're not doing it. And then over here, I just got the feeling that for some of you, this is a past life issue. That there's something you want to do, there's something you have the physical skills to do, but there's something clouding you, clouding your confidence in doing something. Because you're ready. You just have to make the choice to do this thing, to do with some kind of injustice or illness, or it could be bullying at work. These could be bullies over here, these backbiters. Because you could be like literally getting some kind of insightful, higher messages that you're trying to put into practice. And there could be people that are trying to, you know, maybe they're jealous. This can mean jealousy as well. This can also mean love at first sight. And this could be at work. There could be people that are fake nice. They could even be just trying to pick your brain right here. And then you have the 5 of Cups in the upright. Something is really coming together. So you have 5 of Cups in your emotions, in your water element over here. So, oh my gosh. I have the dirtiest nails. I was just, oh, well, I live with a horse. Sorry. 5 of Cups in the upright. So there could have been some heartbreak. But in this deck, to me, this card is more about moving on from heartbreak and ready to join up again with somebody. It could be with someone in the past, because this is also in your past. So it kind of feels like there's triggers over here. For some of you, there's like hopeful triggers or something like that. And it's right beside this controlling, take control. It looks like something you're really nervous about, but it looks like you know that you are capable of this. There's something that you're meant to be doing. It almost feels like you have to stop procrastinating. Because this feels a little bit like sitting in contentment, but knowing you need to be doing something. You need to be working on something, because you have the ability. You have the ability. You just have to choose which thing that you need to do. But it also does feel like you're scared to face something somebody could be afraid of failure here as well. But it really does feel a bit like a phobia and triggers. Something is like stopping you from fulfilling what's in your head, because this is all your senses. You know you can do this. But when you go to do it, you're like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. And then you do nothing, and then you go into this comfort, filling your cup mode, this but then you feel like, okay, well, I've done that, now I need to get up and do something and not procrastinate. But it goes around. So let's see what's popping up here. Death. For some of you, I was picking up on a past life incident, and that's what your trigger is. It could have been something to do with how you died in a past life. But you do need to put an end to this. It's time to put an end to it. This could be about the death of a relationship as well. For some of you, you're trying to move on here, and you're very hopeful, and then you get kind of sidelined by grief triggers here. This is saying to pour your energy into some. Oh, for some of you, if you are in this heartbroken place here, and you are being kind of sidelined by triggers that make you feel unproductive, or this could also be a person, because this feels like a false. There's somebody that, and this feels like it's at work. There's somebody that should be encouraging you, but they're not. You can feel this person's vibes, and they're it's not helping you. But what I was going to say was, if you are feeling like you can't do something for yourself that's productive, it really feels like you need to help other people that are worse off than you, or animals. That feels like that will take you out of this loop. This kind of came up before, I think, in the last reading. But you are putting an end to this. You are. That is your ultimate wisdom here. And it also, because this is in your third eye, this is in your connection to spirit, this is in, and you have death there. So I do feel like you might be getting some kind of help or assistance, because this death card feels, it feels helpful. It does. It feels helpful. It feels like it's like somebody close to you in the spirit world can see that you're not feeling yourself in some way here. And it feels like that's who's trying to pour this love into you, this peace into you. Someone's trying to give you peace. Because this does feel like a debility, well, I'm just going to use that word since that's what came out, but it feels a bit like a debilitating phobia. You definitely need to rest and heal and fortify. Somebody needs to drink more water. Let's see what your advice card is. The Eight of Wands in the upright. So you are supposed to be taking action. You're supposed to be communicating. You're supposed to be busy. You're supposed to be physical. See, this kind of felt like lying around a little bit, little lost in the sauce, which doesn't necessarily mean alcohol. It can mean just lost in feelings, emotions, can't get out of them, can't get up. Your advice is to move. Your advice is to move. It's also, if it's a job, you might want to quit this job. You might, it's kind of saying to me, confront this unjust issue here. Put an end to it. Because you have a lot of, it's like your inner senses are very strong. They're very, it's like in your head, you go, I can do that, whatever that thing is. This could have been an accident. This could have been something that like you're scared to do again because of a past life accident that could have caused death. There's something in your current life that scares you. You freeze up. You don't want to do it. It almost like sends you into a recliner or something, or into some kind of safety net, whatever that is for you. But your advice is to confront it and end this. It feels a bit like you feel a sense of doom when you go to do something. Like this could be anything. Also, this is up to you. You need to make this choice. But it looks like you have the ability in you. This feels like a phobia from a past life. That's what it feels like. Let's look at this as the body. All right. So in your head, you are so ready to put an end to something. Something needs to die so that you can restart, so you can have a new beginning. In your heart space, you have justice, or maybe it is judgment. It is judgment. That's funny. This is your calling. This has something to do with your calling. This also feels like old life, new life. And you need to put an end to your your old life, not your new life. So because I thought it was justice this whole time, and it's judgment, this could be a choice that you've been putting off, and all of the rest still applies. It still feels the same. Like you are actually putting off choosing. It's like you're juggling endlessly and not making this decision to end something. You need to take action to end somebody needs to call somebody. This could be something official. This someone needs to call someone that's not working on something, or call someone and tell them to work on it. But something's been stopping you, and it could be this very attached feeling here. Something about the past, something you're sad about the past. It's emotions on top of emotions. This is the mother, mothering, harvesting, feeling over here in the past. And this is west. Yeah, things go to the west to die. The sun goes to the west. This is something, you're holding on to something. When you let go of something, something's going to spring to life in your head here when you make this decision. It's an overdue decision, and you need to take action. So yeah, your head. So yeah, your heart, not your head. Your heart is judgment in the reverse, not wanting to make this decision, not wanting to cut this former, it could be a family, this is a family card as well. Not wanting to make this final decision. But this card is saying to communicate, to confront it. I also feel like your lower body is absolutely in its element. It also looks like you know where to go, but you don't know how you're going to get there. And That's why you need to confront something. It'll make something move. It'll make something happen in your arms, in your left arm and left hand. This could have something to do with a marriage because you have triggers in your left hand. Someone might have to remove their rings and they don't want to. They were hoping for something. They're hoping for someone to come and take control of a situation. Maybe you're going to hear something because it could be communication coming to you. Somebody might have to unblock someone. You have something figured out here, though. This is taking control, communicating, taking action, even defending someone's choices. Somebody could be getting harshly judged because of some choices that they made. Could be at work. There could be someone calling you and they're going to be fake nice. They're just trying to get some kind of information, or you could be calling someone and someone is going to be fake nice to you, and or it could be somebody's calling you, you're calling somebody else. Could be someone that's kind of persistent, or like they grate on you or something. They backbiter, like someone that's like, you know, just poke, 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 poke. This is saying that you need to be fake nice to this person. Your right arm and hand. You don't know what to do. You're not sure what to choose with this Two of Coins. But you do need to make a choice. You know what you want here. Nine of Wands in the upright. You know what you want. You have it figured out. You even know what your next move is here. You just don't want to take it. So your right hand is ready for something new as well. There is something new here, that your right hand is feeling the love of something. And is, oh wow, for some of you, somebody has proved to you that they're worthy, but you just have to make this final choice to kick something else out of your head that needs to die. Yeah, you're ready to put an end to something. Let's see what the clock looks like. 6 o'clock in the morning, 8 of Swords. Is this still running? Okay, good. That's the other thing that was happening the last couple of days. It would just stop in the middle of a video. All right, 8 of Swords, 6 o'clock in the morning. This does feel like waking up, and for some of you, you're waking up from a beautiful dream, but it triggers you. But that triggering moment feels like it maybe it's the final trigger or something, because then you have contentment, you have taking control of a situation. It almost feels like you could get some kind of call that you're afraid of, or an email that you're afraid of, or it feels like hoping for and dreading at the same time, but ultimately it's going to make you happy. Then at lunchtime you have 8 of Coins in the reverse. You could be out of work, you could be hearing about work, or you're taking the day off, or you're taking, well, hopefully you're taking lunch off. Hopefully you're not working through lunch. You might have some kind of conversation at lunch while you're not working, something like that. But again, there is that false flattery or false nice in this card. Could be a brown-haired girl involved in this. Then you have the Nine of Wands in the upright. You definitely figure something out because of this conversation. You figure out either that this person is not really to be trusted. You don't trust this person. Maybe this person thinks, hi honey. Maybe this person thinks they're fooling you, but you've got it all figured out. But your advice is to go along with it. Just play nice. And then at 6 o'clock, you have the Five of Cups in the upright in all this water. This is water, this is fire, this is air, and this is earth. Earth is on the top because it grounds you. If like this is like where you go when you meditate. This is like what grounds you, what keeps you from just floating off into, you know, space in your head or whatever. Five of Cups, 6 o'clock. So yeah, you're in your feels, you are, but it's cleansing. It is. It's cleansing. It's right beside your cleansing. This is a cleansing. Maybe it's cleansing tears. For some of you, this is about the end of something, and it was something that you dreaded but looked forward to at the same time. You're going to get some kind of communication about something. It could also be communication about a death. I just heard death of a pet, and this reminded me of that. Like, I know they mean well, but if you, it feels like not enough at the end of something, at the end of a life. Not enough. What's that word? Something wasn't acknowledged enough here in the passing of somebody. Somebody didn't get a tombstone. That could be something that you're doing. You could be making something right here. Wow, this is making me cry, and I don't even know why. This isn't relating to me, but there's it's just like when I put my hand on that card, I just feel like you can rest, you can cry, that somebody's at rest. Somebody's at rest. You're doing something to bring somebody to rest, or something to rest, or a phobia to rest. This feels beautiful. This feels like beautiful. It could be what you're avoiding over here, but don't be afraid of it. This outpouring of emotions, it's literally cleansing you. And then you can make that choice that you're scared of making. Then you can do this thing that's scaring you that has something to do with, I don't know, how you were injured when you were younger, or how you died in a past life. You're healing it. You're healing it. There's something you're healing, so that some kind of fear and unproductiveness, when you have the skills for something, you do, it's going to heal you, and you're not going to have that block anymore. Wow. All right. I didn't even look back at this. Burn with me. Whilk and Misky. Deep South. I'm on my own. No, I'm my own best friend and my worst enemy. We get on like a house on fire. Banjo. Well, you wouldn't want to burn with me. Something and fire keeps burning me, and I circled defeated. And 10 someone's taking a risk. Someone's got to take a risk. That 10 of coins in the reverse is taking a risk. Someone needs to replenish their money. That 10 of coins in the reverse. You need to take a risk to turn things around. There you go. Love you guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye.